Would you like to learn a foreign language? Sounds exciting. Okay, let's try. Here's something for you to learn in Russian. Здравствуйте, как дела? Меня зовут Катерина. Now, what did I just say? Let's listen again. Здравствуйте, как дела? Меня зовут Катерина. More slowly, please. But will it help? Okay, here's another situation. I get up in the morning and come to the computer, turn it on, and press the following combination. Nothing happens. Why? Now let's think for a moment. What is similar about first and second situations? They are hard to comprehend. In the first scenario, the human mind refuses to get under control something foreign and unfamiliar. In the second situation, it is the computer that refuses to understand something not programmed. So, what is the secret? Well, our helper in this situation would be chunking. Chunking in the architecture of information. What is chunking? The idea of chunking was pioneered around 1940, and it came to us as a distinct concept on the wings of the Miller's color paper Magical Number 7 in 1956. Possible synonyms or similar words to determine chunking are breaking into smaller parts or breaking apart, separate into portions or chunks, grouping things logically. Chunking is a technique that is used to encourage cognitive efficiency and to improve reading ability by dividing information into logical groups. Furthermore, chunking consists of gathering of elements that have strong relationship with one another. However, they have weak relationship when they associate with nearby chunks. We chunk the information because our long-term and short-term memory has limitations when it comes to viewing, comprehending, and learning new information. It is known that human memory is able to memorize short, related stimuli faster, but it struggles to memorize something long, unrelated, and unfamiliar. According to the journal Trends in Cognitive Sciences, the concept of chunking is considered an important part in the processes of human learning, perception, and cognition. Often chunking associated with such computational models as EPAM, CREST, and Mosaic. These models have produced a diverse range of applications and useful recommendations about perceptual and cognitive developments of human mind. Chunking is defined to be either delivered under strategic control and goal-oriented, or automatic, continuous, and linked to perceptual processes. Chunking mechanisms in computers versus learning mechanisms in humans. We chunk various functions working on the computer. These functions are not always related. However, they are related within their groups of functioning. Human learning mechanisms are similar to those of computers. We can learn verbally, visually, and mechanically. Therefore, we do chunking of information into logical groups and subgroups. Without chunking, human brain would be confused and overwhelmed. One of the main differences, however, between the computer performing mechanisms and the human performing mechanisms is that luckily the human mind can think intuitively and with flexibility, and the computers can only chunk at all times. Chunk it, but be creative. Now, let's go back to the example situations that you were introduced into at the beginning of the presentation. Let's try to comprehend the Russian sentence by chunking it through the phases and words. Phase 1. Separate the sentence into logical closures. Здравствуйте. Как дела? Меня зовут Катерина. Phase 2. Focus your attention on word meanings. Здравствуйте here means hello, formal. Как, how. Дела here means things, business. Phrase как дела means how are you. Меня here my, mine. Зовут, here name. Phase меня зовут means my name is. Phase 3. Find possible cues and associations of the new words with the words that might sound similar in your native language. Even if it doesn't make a lot of sense, however, this technique will help you to memorize better the real meaning of the learning material. For instance, the word dela, which in this particular situation means things or business, may be associated with English word deal. So we have как дела. Phase 4. Practice, practice, practice. Try to write down what you were saying. Здравствуйте. Как дела? Меня зовут. And your name. Now, let's chunk real quickly our example with computer combinations. Phase 1. Turn the computer on, of course. Phase 2. Go to the Start menu and open Microsoft Word. Phase 3. Type your information in the Word document. Phase 4. Highlight your information. Phase 5. Press Ctrl plus C to copy the information. Phase 6. Open another Word document and press Ctrl plus V to paste the information. Phase 7. Press Ctrl plus P in order to print the information. Phase 8. The printer comes along. Press OK button to print. Voila! The computer speaks. Now we have all the papers ready to perform this presentation as well as to learn some Russian. What did we do? We were chunking codes in particular order so the computer could comprehend what we want. Ctrl plus C, Ctrl plus V, Ctrl plus P. Now to summarize what we were learning, let's look at the benefits of using chunking theory. Indeed, chunking can be applied to various strategies of concept formation, learning, and decision-making processes. Chunking increases short-term memory capacity and is beneficial in the world of technology for those who study computer engineering systems or hypertext languages. Furthermore, chunking supports native and foreign language developments of the individual via verbal and visual mechanisms, and it is an important part of a successful design structure or architecture of information. Chunking mechanisms may exist in various forms. For instance, it could be a series of numbers divided into groups, computational models, and collection of codes for HTML, CSS, and more. So, to speak or not to speak? Now let's try to say our new learned Russian sentence smoothly and confidently. Remember, humans speak smoothly, but they comprehend by chunking. Computers speak by chunking, but they comprehend smoothly. So now we can comprehend. Здравствуйте. Как дела? Меня зовут. And your name. You got it. Thank you, chunking, and thank you for your precious time.